Hello, knockouts. Tanya TKO here. And we have an interesting story here this morning. I want to give a special thank you to Olivia, who sent me the story and a bunch of screenshots. I'll show you some of those screenshots. And we got to give props where props are due. There's a YouTuber by the name of Tasha K, who broke this story last night, and you all have been sending this to me and sending this to me. So I said, I might as well come out and speak on this. Oh, Derrick Jaxn has been exposed, so to speak. Exposed. And I'm sitting here listening to what it is that he's been quote unquote exposed for. And I want you to take a listen to this, because this whole, I don't know what they meant for this to be, but this is a damn advertisement. It's an advertisement for his eggplant and tongue. And it's advertisement that this man is soon to be on these single streets, single and ready to mingle, single as a Pringle and ready to mingle. So ladies, those of you who have been waiting, those of you who have been salivating, looking at them big old cheeks of his and them gigantic chesticles and all of that's going on this man's body. Let's take a look. Let's go take a gander at who we're talking about right now, Derrick Jaxn. Because when I went to go look, I saw rippling brown muscles and abs and everything. And I'm like, you all are letting people know that him and his wife is about to be on the rocks. I don't know what this whole boondoggle is about, but you all are sending me cash apps early. Let me see the first one in. Jennifer is on her grind, sending 1111 this morning with a heart, saying she loves me. I love you too, sis. Listen, let me show you all Derrick Jaxn's photos. For those of you who don't know, Derrick Jaxn is a YouTuber who, listen, you know what? I got to be really honest with you all. I'm not really into this story. I'm really not. Like, I saw Tasha K in her video. She's laughing. She's happy. I don't know if it was the wine or whatnot. I don't know if it's just too early in the morning or I'm just too damn old. I don't know. I'm not really into this story. I'm doing it because I know that you all are going to be writing to me about it. Because me personally, how much more did we need to know to know that Derrick Jaxn, I was over all of these quote unquote male relationship gurus when Jasmine Elin was assaulted on the dance floor, and none of the big ones came out to speak out. Like, you all sent me links for one or two smaller ones that spoke out, but I was over them then. And then someone sent me some pictures and screenshots, and I looked at Angel, I Know Your Games videos of how Derrick Jaxn stole t-shirt designs and ideas from Angel. And I mean, the stuff is out there. Stole it from Angel and repurposed it as his own, redesigned it. And then when Angel called him out on it, Derrick made some sleuth web pages and in the inbox was calling him all types of bitches, and there was screenshots of Derrick Jaxn calling women bitches, and like some woman said something to him in his inbox, he called her all types of bitches and stuff, and I was just like, I was over the whole thing. So I just got to be honest with you all. I'm not really into the story, but I'm doing it, and I'm going to try to keep my spirits up, because I'm just not really into it. But let's keep going forward. I know you all are into it, so I'm here to please. I am going to show you who Derrick Jaxn is so that you could see this rippling bod on this demigod, how some of you are just so in love with this human. So look at him carrying in groceries in his truck. He has like a pickup. I think it's like a F-150 or something like that. I mean, you should have all known he was Fugazi by the time he came out with a Ford. I'm just joking. But those F-150 trucks are not legit. I hope he doesn't have an F-150. So this is him in his gray sweatpants for all of you to salivate. And then there's a picture of him and his beautiful wife, which he posted after this whole debacle came out. And Or, oh, look, see, so he's out here with his chesticles rippling in the sun and got you ladies with your little hearts fibrillating down there, and your little tortina over there gyrating and trying to bust its way out your nether regions and stuff. So, I mean, so this is who you all have elected. Black women stay winning, do they, son? And then he got his suit on. And it's like, you ladies, you have such low standards that this is all it really takes. Him putting on a suit, having some abs and brown skin. It doesn't really take much more than that, And a lot of you ladies watch him because, and he's featured on shows. They had him on Sister Circle. They had him on other shows. Look, a big trapezius busting up the sides of his shirt, and the tightness. And I mean, he has been pandering to you all for years, and you will eat it up. And oh, look, oh, well, fix your crown, girls. Okay, I wonder if his wife is fixing her crown right now. I guess if she's about to do, I don't know, is she gonna let him go? Look, this is the video I'm talking about. You see, I know your game. Derrick Jaxn is a liar, a thief, and it says some other stuff. That's Angel. You all know Angel. And so, yeah. I've already told you all. I've already told you all about your standards. What has Derrick Jaxn really done besides say some flowery words to you all, telling you what you want to hear, and you all with your hearts all in a flutter, knees crossed down, just can't control yourselves. So yes, truly, Lace, I'm getting into the story. I'm sorry. I just wanted you all to see who he is. It's alleged that he cheated. I'm going to actually play the Tasha K video for you all. I think the big issue here is that he goes around wearing these t-shirts, Black men don't cheat. He gave someone some advice about how when a person is separated, they're still married. I'll play that for you. Let's start out with that. Jerry J, talk about, yes, weak at the knees. Yeah, that's all it takes. A little brown skin and a muscle and then some money. I don't really see, I feel like this whole story is advertisement for him, because let's just get this party started. Let's continue. I'm gonna bring the footage up for you all. I'm really not into it. But let's keep going forward. You all can watch Tasha K's video for the whole thing, right? I'm just gonna play the audio for you all. Let's go. This is an audio of him. You know what? I'll do here. This is an audio of him talking about cheating or being married.
By the way, real quick live chat, not going to be posted to the timeline. So if you have a question, feel free to comment it. The young lady asks, hey, Derrick, I'm separated, but still married. And I've been separated for 3.5 years. Is it okay to date? And my answer was along the lines of, no, I wouldn't advise it. And here's the thing. I'm not against having a life. Like, I don't want anybody to put their life on hold because you're separated. But let's be real about separation. It is not divorce. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between separation and divorce. Separation is like kind of downgrading the marriage to like a situationship or something. Separation is still marriage. You cannot move forward with somebody else. You cannot get your heart entangled with somebody else.
You can't bring nobody into your wife's in your bed that you're sharing, Mr. Derrick Jaxn. I told you I was coming for your ass. And when I came for your ass, I was going to come with guns blazing, okay? I knew you was fake. I knew you was a narcissist.
Okay. All right. It's a little early. All right. So he was talking about how separation is a downgrade of a marriage into a situationship. Let me just give you some context. I believe Derrick Jaxn is just now turning 30. He's been making videos since I believe he was about 22 years old. So you all were taking love, life, marriage, dating advice from a 22-year-old man who just happened to have some big rippling muscles and knows how to wear a suit. All right. So listen. So let's get into the meat and the patatas of it. Let me just read some of your comments. All right. So It really is. It is. Oh, hold on. Le little. Who dragging who? Who were you talking to? One thing that you're not gonna do is you're not going to take your vaginal lips, come onto my broadcast and try to throw them around me. Just hold your, calm yourself, girl. Calm yourself. You don't try to be some sacrificial lamb and come here. Who's dragging who? I have not dragged anyone. But if you would like to be dragged, please come forward. I have some for you if you'd like some. Just calm yourself down. Just keep your little tortina on your seat. Calm down. Calm down. Nobody is dragging your king. If you love him, I'm saying the man got good eggplant. This is what the advertisement is. You know, come on, just keep your. I understand that you all are in a flutter. Just keep still. Keep still. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, Renee is saying 30, thought he was pushing 40. He does have an aged look about him. I was surprised to find out his age as well. But, you know, you can tell from his pie in the sky, the lack of realism in the stuff that he talks about, that he's very young, you know? So Dawn is saying, Tanya is too easily triggered. No, I'm not. Just certain things annoy me, and certain things annoy you too. So don't try to get at me for the things that annoy me when there's things that annoy you as well. It takes all types to make this world run. And I'm a Leo. Yes, I am sensitive. I'm sensitive like the petals of a flower. Yes, I am. I'm sensitive. So rub my flower petals. Here, let's go into the rest of this video and let's just continue with this. Let me get to the thing. Tell them I'm too easily triggered. I'm a sensitive flower petal. Yay, Milad. All right, let's get to the thing. Where is this whole, because the whole audio, because I was listening to this madness when I was on the elliptical machine this morning. As I was like, you know, first thing in the morning, we be doing too much on our phones and everything. So I try to, while I'm waking up, try to get that workout in. Inanna said, these comments are going so fast, but let's see. I'm trying to get this thing up on the screen. Lakia is saying, I listened to about 3 of his videos and was over it. Secret is saying Tanya's not dragging him at all. That's the thing. Truly is saying the card game is interesting. This is what I'm saying. Take what you can. Here. So Lalito wants some more attention. Here, let me give you some attention. Blocked. It's as simple as that. So, and Inanna said that wasn't triggered. That was just a quick check, as it was. So let's get this onto the screen. And here, let's see if this is the beginning.
This is a whole parenting thing. But my thought is, I feel like...
Here, let's go backwards. At this whole advertisement for this man's prowess and his... So according to Tasha K, Derrick Jaxn paid $1,400 to fly her and some friends out to Miami for his birthday and have a yacht party where they stayed in an Airbnb and had some wonderful, amazing sex. And it was just a wonderful time.
Cheated on his wife in the
relationship preacher.
Past, present, and future.
Hold
Let me
on.
go ahead. I ain't gonna let you.
There's a lot of noise. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm trying to cue it.
Okay. So was the wife really with her family when you guys were like spending time together in Miami for 4th of July weekend and for his birthday at his house?
So my thought is that she probably went out there just to kind of like go to, because I believe she has family in Colorado. So I don't know if it was a permanent thing or he just lied about it and said that, oh, she went to Colorado to move with the kids out there and we're just doing a whole parenting thing. But my thought is, I feel like she went there just as a like vacation thing to spend with her family, but she was coming back. That's what it seemed like.
So when you were at the house and y'all had sex, were there any pictures of them in the house and stuff?
She still had all her stuff there, and I seen boxes packed up. So I was assuming like maybe she's gonna, pack her stuff or whatever. So she still had stuff in the bathroom. She had like all her feminine products, all her like her wigs were still there, her clothes were still there, but like there was also like packing boxes. I'm not sure what the packing boxes were. I wasn't really like paying attention, but I was assuming like, oh, maybe she's gonna get the rest of her stuff because it's a different state. It's not a way to get all your stuff from one state to another, especially on the West Coast.
Okay, so what happens? Okay, so you guys have sex in Miami. He's still married. And this is not to you because you're not married. He is. You understand?
Right.
So he's still married. This is just recently, last 4th of July, his birthday.
Yes.
What happened after that? Tell me, because I was getting my son. What happened, girl? My mouth is just wide open right now.
You're talking about Miami?
I'm talking about, like you said, for his birthday, he asked you if y'all could spend time for his birthday, and then y'all had sex. Yes.
Right. So he had asked me if there was a way that we can see each other again. And so I was like, oh, okay, that would be nice. He's like, whether it's me coming out there or you want to come out there. And I was like, Orlando's boring. Let me, go out of town and go to Atlanta. So he's like, perfect. He, allows me to stay at his place. So I stay there for the whole weekend, and that's his birthday weekend. So, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe it's true. His wife and him are separated or whatever. I don't know what the case was, but I spent his birthday with him, with his close friends. His best friends were there. My best friends were there. So we were all just hanging out that whole entire weekend. So after that, we went our separate ways. I went back home. We continued to text, just here and there. Until like, I'm going to say the end of July, he was texting me and he was like, hey, I'm going to have to hit you up back on Snapchat because, she's coming down here to bring the kids, but then, she might stay at the house. So then I was like, okay. Like, right. So I was like, that's kind of weird because if you're done with somebody, you're just done. So I don't understand why she's, coming back to the house to stay. I mean, I understand like at any point a woman can go back to her husband at any point, I understood, but it's just the fact that, expecting it from him, Mr. Relationship Guru or whatever he is, I wouldn't expect him to, be that, I guess disorganized with his whole separation or whatever. So he's like, oh, I'm going to continue to write you on Snapchat. So at that point, that was a red flag for me. Like, okay, he's hiding something. Like, what more to it? And so I'm reaching out to him on Snapchat. He's telling me, and I'm trying to get some time. I was like, so is this something that you guys are, a phase that you guys are going through, or what's going on? He's like, emotionally, I'm not, I'm not going to get back together with her. It's so much hurt, so much this and that, he's explaining. And I was like, so you guys are not getting back together or whatever. And he's just like writing me a whole bunch of things. He deleted his Snapchat, so I don't have that portion of the text or whatever. Okay. So he's telling me like, oh, I don't plan on being with her. This is like, we've already tried, a variety of various times or whatever the case is, this and that. He explains how he cheated on her without her knowing in the past. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait a minute. He said he told you he cheated on his wife without her knowing?
Yeah, he's like, and he's like, I've done stuff in the past. She hurt me. I hurt her. I cheated on her. And even to this day, she doesn't know. I was like, That's what he said. And so I was like, okay, so do you guys like plan on getting back together? He's like, yeah. He's like, she just hurt me to the point where like I proposed to her in front of her family and this and that, and like kind of putting it on her of the whole I guess separation. He was putting it all on her. And so I was like, okay. So after that conversation finishes, literally within the next few days, this man he blocked me. Like literally, maybe I would say probably 3 days from when he just wrote me that. He blocked me on all social media. I'm talking about Facebook, Instagram. He like blocked me, and he even blocked my best friend. So I was like, this is kind of odd. Like, why is he blocking me for? I don't know if something transpired in the household that she found out something. I don't know what happened.
Let me just get to the doggone point. I mean, because you all can hear that this is dragging on and on and on about what, I don't know. So you all can go over to Tasha K's page and listen to the rest of that, or listen to the whole audio if you choose, right? I give her props for breaking this story. The rest of the phone call basically goes like, oh, he blocked me. I don't know why he blocked me. And then I think like 3 weeks later, he posts 3 weeks after they were together, or after, and then a little while after she got blocked, he then posted up a picture of his wife and the picture of his wife and he is on his Instagram page right now. So I'll tell you all how to find it. If you go to Instagram, right? You know what? I'll show you all right here. I'll show you on the thing in case he tries to delete it or whatnot. You'll see it here. Instagram.com. Let's get this up. And I will bring it into the whatchamacallit. Give me 1 second. Instagram. And then I'll show you some of the screenshots we got. So if you go to Instagram and you go and you type in Derrick and then Jaxn, you'll see Derrick Jackson's name. So then you click on him, right? And then you scroll down 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, this is his wife right here too. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is when this all supposedly took place. So he has this picture of this woman and he dancing. It looks like she's wearing a wedding dress. She's a little thickums, over there. So I give him props, giving love to the thickums. How would you like it if, he says, how would you like it if both of our names had Jackson on the end? Flashback, reminiscing way back when. This was 32 weeks ago. And I believe the date was, here it is, August 1st, 2020. So this was during the pandemic. This was when everybody was on lockdown and shut down, right? And then we scroll to the next photo and you see his wife, very lovely young woman. They both look so happy, and et cetera, et cetera. It looks like he has who's this woman? Is this his mama? My 31st, see what I'm saying? The man just turned 31. My 31st birthday hit a little different because I just turned the same age you were when you started all over from scratch with 1 suitcase of our belongings and 5 children to raise on your own. Your laughter, hugs, and kisses are gifts for me year round, but my favorite will always be seeing you open the door and say, "Come on in, you hungry?" Of course I am, LOL, happy birthday to me indeed. Okay, so this was his birthday. His birthday, July 21st, or is his birthday July, wait, I'm confused because I heard that his birthday was July 3rd. And then it says, and to everyone else, thanks for the love. I read each and every message and it made my heart even more full. 720, hey mama. So his birthday is 720, it looks like. I hit 720 by mistake, sorry. Let me go back. It looks like his birthday is 720, but I heard his birthday was July 1st. So that is a little confusing. Because I heard, so part of what it is that I was going to say is, so let's go back. Let's go back to when he first posted. This was August 1st. This is July 20th. So let's see if we can find July 4th weekend. Let's see what was going on around the time that him and this young lady were supposedly together. So this was May. So he doesn't post that much. So let's go one before the July 20th and see if we could find July 4th. This is July 11th, getting closer. This is when he was talking about what's her name. And then this is July 9th. Okay. And then here, let's see what this is. July 6th. Don't lose sight of your value by begging someone else to see it. And then let's see. So June 26th. So he has a wide gaps. Somebody out there, go jump onto the internet real quick and tell me when Derrick Jackson's birthday is, because I need to put all of these pieces together right here and now. Let's see. I'll search it real quick. Derrick Jackson birthday. because it says, oh, this is interdam resting. Let me show you all of this real quick. Let me show you this. It says his birthday is July 3rd on the thing, on the interwebs. But he says on here, damn it, I shared the wrong screen. Let me just move this over here and just copy the URL over here and put this right here and press enter. It says Derrick Jaxn was born July 3rd, 1989, right? And it says famous birthdays, Derrick Jackson bio, YouTube channel. He gained over 700,000 subscribers there for his personal net worth, 8.4 to 134,000. Let's take a look at this. He began his YouTube channel 2010. All right. I don't know. So there's two different things here that we have to consider. There's two different things that we need to consider. All right. Number one. Oh, you know what? There's one more thing I want you to hear from Tasha K's video. One more thing I want you to hear. Tasha K plays this little clip of him asking Candace what color her drawers are. Her drawers now. All righty. Let's scroll. Let's get into it's towards the latter part of the video. Let's see if we can find that. Where he is in the car. Here it is right there. Okay.
Okay, this was like maybe they were married in 2018. This video was sent to her in 2016. Do you have that video? Okay, let's go ahead and play Mr. Derrick.
Candace, what's good? The sun is in my fucking eye, man. Anywho, I was just thinking about you. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to ask. What kind of drawers you got on? No, seriously, what kind of drawers you got on? Color, the style, the brands, all of that.
Ah!
Oh my. So he's into a lingerie, is he? The lingeries. He's into the lingeries. Okay. So this was so he supposedly was dating his wife at the time. Supposedly his wife and him maybe met 2016. So the whole story with this young lady is they met 10 years ago before he got with his wife, but they were just really always just friends, right? And then he would just kind of have little conversations with her here and there, little flirtations or whatnot. What are you all thinking about this story? What are you all thinking about this story? Honestly, basically Tasha asked the young lady if she could describe the bedroom. She says that that there's some boomerang that she put up that shows him walking out of his bedroom, which is the same bedroom that he posted on his thing. Tasha asked her describe the living room, and she was like, you go in and there's this huge plate glass with like the outdoors with there's a whole home gym to the left, and you see like the outdoor scenery, there's the pool and all this stuff. This sounds like a damn fantasy to me. It sounds like something that a lot of ladies would love to be a part of. So apparently he got money, $1,400 to fly her and her friends out for some yacht party where he bought some of his big brolic buxom body boys with him for her girlfriends. This sounds like a damn advertisement. I don't see where the scandal is personally. She asked her, in Tasha K's video, I wish I could figure out where in the video it is so that I could give you the exact moment. Right? We're going to find it. We're going to go back to the video. We're going to find it. Because Tasha K asked, well, how was the intercourse? And the girl was like, look, I ain't even going to lie. That shit was fire. She didn't say it was like that. She didn't say it like that. But she said he's good in bed. The tongue game is good. Let me play this for you all. Let's find this and play this real quick. Tongue game good, and the man got a good meat or whatnot, right? So listen, where is that? Where's this? This is an advertisement for this man. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see.
Sex in Miami. He's still married. And this is not to you because you're not married. He is. You understand?
Her husband at any point, understood. But it's just the fact that, expecting it from him. Yeah, he's like, and he's like, I've done stuff in the past, So if you're normally on Derrick's page, he never ever posts his wife.
Never.
Okay.
Posted his wife.
So they got back together.
Nobody knew about, and now you're dealing in a situation like that. That's what got me. And I was like, okay, all right, bet.
So how did you guys get to know each other? Because you said you guys had known each other for 10 years, you and Derrick.
So pretty much back in Twitter days,
all right.
the beginning of Twitter when he wasn't really popping, somehow we followed each other or whatever. So we've been.
I'm just scrolling through right now.
Describe what his bedroom looks like, just in case he.
We already talked about that part already.
And then there's.
I'm trying to get to the part.
A picture of my best friend and his best friend hanging out. I have those kind of things.
In due time, but on another person.
Yeah, it's flat for me because he even sent a preview back in December. Mind you, we dealt with each other in July of last year. So December, he had made a video where he was talking about one of my homegirls asked me.
Okay, that's the video we already played with him talking about
live a double life. And the fact that he brought you into the house, he probably did that to, impress you,
Mm-hmm.
And taking you to a hotel would have been too risky.
So then
it was until that July on his on 4th of July. That's when he was living it up. So I don't know if he kind of maybe they were taking a small little break for whatever reason, and he used that opportunity to kind of okay, well, technically I'm having issues and I'm separated or whatever they want to call it. So you use that opportunity to hit me up and whatever the case is from there.
Okay. Anything else you want to add before you send me over these receipts?
No, and matter of fact, I had put everything together because I hate explaining the whole thing. That one, I put it in one Instagram that explains the whole thing, and it has all the receipts.
Lived in California. They went to school together. They had been sleeping together on and off. And so she was like, yeah, he forced me to have an abortion. And
so,
yes, ma'am.
See, there was a girl.
So I'm trying to.
That one, I put it in one Instagram.
I'm trying to find the part where she talked about his sex game. I can't find it. It's in here somewhere. That is annoying. I wish that I could find it easily.
Describe what his bedroom looks like, just in case he tries to lie to his wife when she was.
No, there's no lie.
I'm trying to find that part, but it's caught up in.
I have a video of him saying "Oh, Candace, what kind of drawers are you wearing?" Stuff like.
So, I'm having a hard time finding.
He just left me for dead without even explaining what's going on, or whatever the case is, and just goes back to his wife, which is okay. It's just the way he went about it was not okay.
Yeah, unbelievable. So she's upset that he blocked her and went back to his wife.
Something what more to it? And so,
how does she think it was going to end?
Out to him on Snapchat. He's telling me, and I'm trying to get to the bottom. I was like, so is this something?
This was weird. I'm confused as to how she thought it was going to end. The man already said in a video, separated
in Miami.
Separated is still married.
And this is not to you.
Yeah, I even have a video of him saying "Oh, Candace."
I'm trying to find the part where they talked about the intercourse.
2016.
But I can't. I'm having a hard time finding it. You all might have to just go watch the whole video for yourself. But I just wanted to get that one part where she talks about how he's good in bed. And I'm like...
And I've known him since 2009, I'm going to say.
Let's see.
I was acquainted with him since 2009.
So he would DM you asking you what type of panties you would have on?
Not even a DM. It's a whole video.
You got the videos, girl?
Yes, girl. I have the video.
Oh, my God. I need this stuff. Oh, my God. Do you know Do you know, like, I had some girls contact me. This was about maybe 2 years ago.
And then she talks about how the other girls who came forward got scared and didn't want to come out. One of the girls
is like walking into from the entrance is like his bedroom, and like another guest bedroom with his office is like to the left side, and then to the right is where like the kitchen is. The I guess the garage is to the right area where he has like a little gym or whatever. And then he has big open, like he has a pool in the back. Like I have like videos of me hanging out, not me personally, but like me taking boomerangs of his back pool area. And then there's a picture of my best friend and his best friend hanging out. Like I have those kind of things.
Okay. Now, what was I going to ask you? Is he good in bed?
Oh, here we go.
Jackson.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Yes, he is.
Oh, well, at least he got that down pat for the books.
Right.
Okay, so he's good. Did you guys use protection?
Yes.
Okay. Was there any like oral done on each other without protection?
Yes.
To you or to...
Really,
go ahead.
It was weird. Not really on like me on him. It was more so him on me. And when I tried to, like, it was just like weird. Like he was like...
So he went down on you without protection.
Right.
Yeah. Was he good at it?
Yes, he was good at it.
Okay. All right. Well, at least that's a plus. Okay. Can you see?
All right. So that's pretty much the gist of it. We heard it. The man is good in bed. You don't have to reciprocate oral if you don't want to. He'll pleasure you. His house is beautiful, got a pool. He paying you and fluing, getting girls fluing out your friends, bringing his boys, going on yachts, having a good damn time. What's the problem? I don't understand. There's one bit that I need to get. I need to get this bit done. Is his birthday July 20th or is it July 3rd? Because if you on your birthday are with another woman in a whole other place having a good old time and your wife is not there on your birthday, that could be a telltale sign that something is amiss. Something is amiss. So we have two different scenarios here. I want you to tell me what it is that you think. One, he and his wife were separated. He had a fling. And then him and his wife got back together. He blocked his fling. I mean, one way or another, people are going to learn wifey comes first. Wifey comes first. And a lot of people are expecting things to go a different way. And when wifey comes wielding that hand, I mean, she's the one who has the papers. Listen, girls, don't do it to yourself. Don't sleep with married men. Don't sleep with men who are separated, engaged, on a break, this, that, and the other. If he say they got an open relationship, talk to the wife and see whether or not they really do. See if she's on board with that. If you go over to a man's place and you see women's wigs and clothes and shoes, and this is a sign something is wrong. How your vagina get wet in a place with another wanting them? How are you getting aroused and you looking up at some woman's wig staring down at you? How do you feel full and free to bruck out and skin out your foot? How do you feel free to do that when another woman's clothes in the closet are staring out at you? That is what I am confused about personally. How was that arousing? So ladies, listen. There's so many lessons here for all of us, right? So many lessons here for all of us. One, if you're going to follow a guru of some sort, follow the information that makes sense to you, that you feel in your spirit, run it through your intuition, and go towards that. Two, follow gurus who support the causes that you support and support you in your healing journey, not just telling you a whole bunch of fluff, right? Three, if you're going to follow a guru who got some age and experience on them. And speaking of age and experience, Follow a person who has made mistakes and stumbled in the past and speak openly about their mistake, not paint some sort of fantasy world where everything is bubblegum and raindrops. The raindrops are falling, raindrops, where they got bubblegums and raindrops just falling from the sky. And it's like a 90s R&B songs. Do you sing this candy-coated rainbows? That's it. Where they singing that their whole life looks like candy-coated rainbows. That's what number we up to? 3 or 4? I don't remember. 5. Separated is still married. 6, don't get your punani in a flutter unless you can verify what the person is saying. If things seem suspicious, then they are. If you get with a person who is separated, they're still married. When wifey comes back in wielding that ring, what do you think is going to happen to you? Also, then 6. What does the wife do now at this point? Because I can only imagine, as you saw, I had to block one young lady here today, chomping at the bit, talking about, don't nobody better talk about my Jackson. Don't nobody better talk about, why you hating on my baby? With her vaginal wings a toe, trying to wrap them around. Come on, girl, calm yourself. Don't nobody want to try to tear down your king. Ain't nobody trying to tear down your king. We got Dominique sent $5. And she's saying, after his Cardi B assessment, I knew he was a fraud. What was his Cardi B assessment? Let me send you a heart. I didn't hear what he said about Cardi B. Jennifer, let me send you your heart. And then we got another Cash App that has come in. Shonitra has sent $30 talking about preach, girl. Now I feel you. Thank you. Let me send you your heart. Thank you. So it's like, listen. Her Kang is a cheater. Listen. I ain't gonna throw no stones at this man because I ain't there lifting up his sack to wash underneath it to know where his penis has been. I don't know whether or not this man has cheated. This is hearsay. All of this is alleged. You remember, we live in a big world where people have all types of agendas out here. I don't know what the plural of agenda is. She got some agenda. There's all types of people out here with all types of things going on behind them. So this is hearsay. This is alleged. But in this alleged scenario, it is still an advertisement for his eggplant game and tongue. That's alleged too. And then we don't know her standards either. You know what I mean? Because he don't look like he's stretched to me. He don't look flexible. You know what I'm saying? He looks strong, yes, but he seemed a little stiff to me. You know, but that's just me. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, we got LaShandra who sent $50 in and says, love. Thank you. I'm going to send you some love back. I don't know. Destiny is saying she wants her 15 minutes of fame. Bella is saying, man, this gonna sell his book. Speaking of which, he got a book called A Cheating Man's Heart. Derrick Jaxn came out on the scene with fiction. I think he wrote under a pen name at the time, but he was writing romance novels. I just don't understand personally what is happening here. All right, Derrick Jaxn allegedly had an affair on a wife that he could have been separated from and then got back with. Then there are other women. Tasha K says allegedly came out and said she was forced to have. How does someone force you to have an abortion? It's like, I think maybe she wanted the man and the man was making it uncomfortable for her. And I don't know. It's just, why would anyone want to have a child with a married man who doesn't want you or the child? It's like, Black women, we've got to do better. We've got to make better decisions. So this young lady inside of the thing, this PYT, which stands for Pretty Young Thing, she's a single mother. She is very cute. You saw her picture. I have it in the thumbnail. She's very cute. Nice little body, tattoo between the bosoms, right? And I don't know. Where's I don't understand. Talk to me. Talk to me. I want to understand. Where is the scandal? Where's the scandal? It sounds like a consensual relationship. It sounds like a consenting relationship between a grown man and a grown woman where he treated her, paid for everything, spoiled her, brought her into a home where she saw the accoutrements of another woman. She knew he was married, engaged in intercourse. Then after a little while, he started pulling away, then blocked her and posted his wife. Where's the story? Did I get everything right? Did I hear what you all heard? Where is the story? These are grown people. What is she coming out? What month is this? This is March. What happened between July and March? Because Tasha K page has always been there. What happened between July and March when she was like, he just left me for dead? You heard her. It's the way he did it. He just left me for dead. He didn't care. Honey, you got to care about yourself. What are you doing out there? You over there skinning out, kicking up your 2 foot inside some man's bed with his wife's wigs on the side. What are you doing? What did I miss? What did I miss? Where's the story? I want to know. I want to know. Where is the story? I want to know, where's the story? How did we think the story was going to end? So he could have come to her. He could have come to her and said, you know what? Listen, my wife and I are getting back together. But see, this is the thing. Okay, when wifey came wielding that wedding band, we don't know whether she came down with the hammer and said, block all these HOEs. We don't know whether or not she came in and said, give me your phone. It's done, done, done. We don't know. We don't know whether or not they got a therapist and the therapist said, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson, this needs to end right now. Hand me your phone. Block, 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 block. We don't know. We don't know what happened. We don't know whether or not, we really don't know. All we know is that they had a consenting relationship where she knew he was married and then he blocked her. And Tasha was like, oh, you think he just wanted your pussy and this, that, and the other? Do we think that Derrick Jaxn has any shortage of trim being thrown his way? We even had one over here with her large labia throwing those around, flapping onto us in the comment section. After you pass the age of like when you're 14 and you're just trying to get your little wick wet, right? You maybe lie and manipulate and try. After you reach out of your 20s, right? Once you get into your 30s as a man, let me ask, are 30-year-old men out there still lying for intercourse, hoping to be able to get some trim, paying $1,400 plus Airbnbs, plus this and plus that? It's like, this is why you get what it is that you need without all of the expectation for stuff that is not stated that it's there. One of the things that we did not hear her say he made me all these promises. We did not hear her say that he was romancing her and talking all of this good game. We didn't hear her say that. So see, this is what I'm saying. People use vloggers to get the story out, to promote and push their narrative and their agenda. Just like Kevin Samuel's wife used bloggers to be able to get him to come and allegedly finally, after 10 years of not paying child support, finally pay child support. So people come to the vloggers and they use us to get these stories out and push their agenda and their narrative. But me as a vlogger, I'm asking, where is the story here? Where is the story? I don't understand. Look, the story to me, as I titled my video, is that Derrick Jaxn got some good meat and tongue and he flying women out and paying. He tricking. Derrick Jaxn is tricking and he may be single soon. That's the damn story. He tricking and he may be single soon. And there's women out here who that's even more enticing for them. You all are going to get him more views. There's going to be more. Listen, there's 2 million less Black men in the United States than there are Black women. A lot of Black women out here are salivating through their mouth and other places down below, just draining and draining out juices, hoping for a Black man to be able to turn their way, especially one with some big body, some big brolic, broad body boy with some big old chest, good meat, wonderful tongue, paying for trips too. Please, this is all you needed to hear. All she needed to hear. That's it. Tiffany's saying she got blocked for telling. Who knows why she got blocked? Lindsay saying she need to stop advertising that thing. This is what I'm saying. He flew people out. This is what I'm saying. I don't understand. Listen, Mara Shahris is saying he tricking and flying out. I might have to get in them DMs. I don't want to marry him, child. This is what I'm saying. Go take that big body brolic boy. Go grab him by the face, ride his damn face, ride the eggplant if you want, get that money, go let him take you shopping and go back home. Go bust 2 or 3 times on top of him. And if you want, toss him aside or keep him for another good romp. I don't understand what you all are making this man look wonderful. It's not like that Drake story where he making chicks pay for their own damn flights. Remember that Drake story that broke? How the girl came out and was like, Drake made me pay for my own flight. And I'm like, you telling a wonderful tale of this man. Listen, ladies, look, if Derrick Jackson was my speed, even I'd be tempted with all of this. He paying too? Come on, with all the dusties out here flying their dust all around. I'm sorry. I feel like I need to have a more mature response to this. All right, let me try to gather the mature response, and then we're going to get out of here. What is the mature response that I can have here? Marriage is a covenant. But we don't know if his marriage is open. We don't know if they were separated. We really don't know what's going on. Marriage is a covenant. Respect marriage vows if you're a man. Respect marriage vows if you're on the outside. I don't know what else there is here to talk about. All right. Tanya TKO and I'm out. Go out there and love one another, but most importantly, love yourself. Part of loving yourself is asking questions. Part of loving yourself is understanding that separated is still married. Part of loving yourself is not kicking open your foot inside of a place where you see another woman's clothes, shoes, wigs, and toiletries all around. Loving yourself is, and listen, we've all been there where we heard the lies and we knew that they were lies and we continued forward anyway. I remember I went to this one guy's house and he had women's shoes in the closet. And he was like, oh, that's my child's mother. She comes by, she leaves shoes every once in a while, but we're not together, this, that, and the other. I was turned off. I was in another situation where I saw some stuff that was sketchy and I decided to go along because, I mean, in my heart, I knew that it was a lie, but I'm like, why even bother lying? It's like people out here, they be doing the absolute most. Dominique sent $5 through with a whole bunch of laughing emojis, talking about flapping her labia in the comments. That's exactly what that girl was doing, trying to wrap me up in them because her Kang DJ has been exposed. I mean, how this is not the first expose. It's like, how many more exposés does this man need? It's like, this doesn't even make any sense. Go out there and love one another. Most importantly, love yourself. And part of loving yourself is just treat yourself with kindness. And if you are going to engage in a consenting relationship, engage in that consenting relationship and know what it is. Ask questions, get your questions answered, and do only what you feel comfortable with. And if you do what you feel comfortable with, even when your intuition is telling you different, own it and be like, okay, well, I made a mistake. I know the young lady will see this video because she's probably going around watching the fallout on social media. And I'm just saying, listen, honey, I ain't here for it. I don't give a good goddamn. I don't care. Let me get off of here. But listen, what more can I say in this mess? Peace.